Good afternoon. So, my name is Katerina Odarchenko, and today we will analyze Twitter strategy and Twitter messages, like X strategy and X messaging for Donald Trump. We did a lot of video about DNC, and you also saw our analytical work on RNC. So, what like campaign messaging you can analyze what opinion leaders was there, how they work with different target groups, and we also analyze a lot of political speeches. So today let's move to X and let's see how Donald Trump used messaging in X. So I will share my screen with you. Okay, so here it's Donald Trump. And as you see, it's also a lot of like people who, want to read his posts. Usually, sometimes it's part of organic audience and part of not organic audience. So real engagement you for sure can see on like all posts. Because no, you see some politicians and people who have like 50 million subscribers, but really like it's not so many viewers. So here it's pretty organic correlation, but when you go to like some candidate for local council and you see like 1 million subscribers, it can be not so organic. So here we see like some political advertising which Trump posts. So let's view one about housing market and then let's analyze it, okay? So let's analyze it. It's very understandable stuff that main message of Trump is that economy was better with Trump. So it generally main message, and I think it's also take from focus groups. So because economic issues, the most important issue for voters all over the world. We, as a C group, organize elections in several countries, and everywhere economical issue is like the basic issue. So here, why is this advertising it's effective? Because first of all, they show like their opponent. One more time, on this YouTube channel, we not support any candidate. We just analyze campaigns as professionals, and we do this content from our company SIC Group and with our partners in collaborations to moving forward campaign management market, to create more democracy in the world, and to educate also our subscribers, journalists, opinion leaders, students, political science students who want to work in this sector. So one more time, then they show like CNN. It's obviously CNN. It's understandable even with blur's logo. And no, usually CNN it's pro-democratic audience. So they show that even CNN shows that now homes not affordable. And here we also see messaging which in very classical letters, it's black and red, which in behavior economy, narrow marketing, it's like dangerous, and it's some issues which you must be careful. So generally this ad like done pretty well, and as you see, it's also like patriotic messages from Trump and from Vance. So, and so this is generally pretty good advertising to understand like Trump's strategy. And here's the same product, but Trump campaign and they use the same messaging, but for the border, right? So one more time, like in a lot of swing states, it's big issue for voters, and they also mention that on focus groups, on different research. So here, the same messages, like why Vice President Harris is not qualified for this job, which is resonate with messaging. So and you see the same message from different type of communication. And before we analyze the same communication from Republicans, from Democrats, so it's pretty the same, but they have like positive data about their results, and so on and so forth. So from my point of view, as person who also have business in real estate, like, you know, it's big issue for home buyers and investors now. Interest rates, it's obvious. But let's see next product. It's products about Robert Kennedy and how he support Trump. So you understand that audience of Robert Kennedy, you know, a lot of people who like wrote some information about vaccination and, you know, environmental posts of Kennedy, they really like some very specific audience of Democrats who separated, and then Kennedy started like his campaign. He originally do that for a long time in political communication, and of course he's Kennedy, right? So anyway, like Kennedy's legacy give some interest to all Kennedys, right? But like other part of Kennedy family, as you know, they support Harris. So here it's also pretty good political ad because it show that even Democrats, like ex-Democrats and Kennedy family, support Donald Trump. And of course, it's also correlation on messaging which Kennedy pushed to his audience. So then also post on engagement is very important, as you see. So it's criticize of his opponent. Then it's also like some positive like message about policy. Then work with opinion leaders and working with other candidates who give partly like their advertising rates and via their endorsement. And for sure, if we will see like other media who pro-Trump media and influencers who pro-Trump, they just copy main messages and main digital strategy and media map to copy the same messages. So it works pretty the same in Democratic and Republican Party because it's pretty the same tool. We have message, we have sub messages, and we have message, we have sub messages, we have like stories, and we have different tools to advertise those stories. So I hope that it was interesting for you. Also, you can see that Trump work in more stories about his wife because some Democrats also criticize his family. So it's very good tool to, you know, have a book about story of his wife and the same. So one more time, I want to point to you the same issue. So for Trump, main message is economy. The economy was better in Trump period. So here he just concentrate on that very important, really basic issue for a lot of voters, right? And he just show in this very good in behavior economy and neuromarketing stuff data, this red one, like how is like economy on like opportunity on position of like his team, it's going high. One more time, it's big issue how what data you can use, like how you can count those numbers. But our task today to analyze how all this data used in social media, and one more time how this media plan work here on basic Donald Trump page. One more time, it's not ideal page because sometimes it's like double in the same information. And as you know, Trump also sometimes like wrote this by himself. And one more time, digital campaign, it's not the most new tool in RNC. So DNC obviously more effective in digital. You can see it through interface and through tools which they use, but still it's very interesting to analyze all these tools on elections 2025. Thank you. Hope that it was interesting for you, and obviously we will do more analytics and more interesting explanation of tools. And if you want to work with us as SAC group to organize your election campaign, or to do PR for your business, or to organize other communication tools here in Washington, D.C., or worldwide, we have offices in European Union, in Eastern Europe and Central Asia. We'll be happy to do that for you and cooperate. My name is Katerina Odarchenko, and I represent SAC Group. Take care and see you.